Nicholas Koskei's story is very shocking and surprising. On 8th July 2017, Nicholas Koskei posted the first IG story, and then it was a woman, and this was the caption: RIP forever in her heart. And that woman was surprisingly the wife of Nicholas Koskei. Now, the mystery behind her death is what has surprised a lot of people. Nicholas Koskei to the outside world has three sides. He was seen as a lovely father, the perfect husband, lover of Christ, and somebody who likes to explore. Now, the wife of Nicholas Koskei was Rhoda Mutua Koskei. Na report say Ababaway onini kru Koskei enete. Nicholas juma UNICEF. Na Rhoda eni Nicholas wari no. Na Nicholas abusiafo empeneso because of tribal issues, but they went ahead and got married, and God blessed them with two boys, one in July 2012 and the other in November 2014. Life, according to people that knew them, was perfect. They were the perfect couple that everybody envied. But to Rhoda, it was never like that. According to Rhoda, he suspected that Nicholas was actually cheating on her. And on several occasions, Nicholas Ekoeduma on Mantem. So there was some form of distancing from her that really shows that Nicholas was seeing another woman. But what confirmed her fears was on 14th February 2017, which is Vast Day. Nicholas Koskei did not come home. He spent the night outside. And to Rhoda, he spent the night with another woman. And Rhoda confirmed his alleged cheating or affair to Nadamfo and then his sister, a friend of Moses. And she did that through WhatsApp chat. And that is the chat on your screen. Now, after the 14th February, Nicholas Befi and Rhoda confronted, but ekoya kasa. Fast forward, they never reconciled that problem. But in July, and Nicholas Ekache Rhoda said, onim say July, and marking the 36th birthday into a pese, almost spending the weekend out in a beautiful hotel, just the two of them, having good time for themselves. And Rhoda felt that it was a good way to have time for themselves and also try to reflect on the things that was causing problems in their marriage. So she agreed. And on Wednesday, 5th July 2017, Nicholas called Jacaranda Lake Lodge, Iowa, Kenya. So he made the appointment for a double room and then insisted, say, he wanted a room that had a bathtub because their wife loves to bath. And the receptionist agreed and reserved a room that had a bathtub for Nicholas and then a wife, Rhoda. Now, 2 days later, that is on Friday, Nicholas nene yere dropped omumano at the residence of Rhoda's sister. And then on Saturday, straight to Jacaranda Lodge. Now, according to reports, they got there around 3:20 and they went straight to their room. The room that was reserved for them was room 17. And the room actually had a nice bathtub, just as Nicholas requested. They dropped their things and went straight to the lake for relaxation. And Nicholas even took a picture of Rhoda and the two family WhatsApp group. And he captioned the picture, Sepokeni Sala Muko Telemantaita, which literally means receive greetings from her from Telemantaita. And everybody thought that they were having fun and everybody was happy for them. According to report, they spent some time at the lake, moved around to a different place around the same hotel, spent time there, and around 4:30, a waiter called Ambrose came to them asking whether they needed something. Now, Nicholas was there for 2 beer, of which a buyer, Rhoda yes or no the own beer, or ginger tea, Emma Ambrose at the brand, and that was around 4:30. Now, just after that, they hung around a little bit and later moved into their room around 6:30 p.m. Now, according to Ambrose, Ebra Omoko, Nicholas, menu, say Omoko, and then they order for food. They went to the hotel room, and that was the last time anybody ever saw Rhoda. Now, according to Ambrose, around 9 o'clock p.m., and yes, or Konwa ko find out say Sisiano, Omanya Bibi Omopese, Omoadana, now Okono, and share Nicholas, but Nicholas was sweating and panting as if say Ubiawa Yadia Wabre. And to Obisan said, boss, can I take your order now? No Kachen say, Dabi, Ohu baby and yerewo. Well, according to Ambrose, he was surprised because the question that he was asking him, he didn't expect that answer. It was Sainechi. na Ambrose kɔɔyɛ no ɛna Nicholas called the night receptionist wɔkɔ ka kyerɛ ne sɛ wafrɛ ne yere ama ne yere mfa nti ɔsrɛ na sɛ ɔwɔ spare key wɔ hɔ a ɔmfa ma no na ɔntumi nkɔ bie door no ɛnhwɛ sɛ bia ne yere wɔ hɔ anaasɛ ne yere pia. So receptionist no ɛma ne spare key ɛna ɔfrɛ security man bi wɔ hɔ a yɛfrɛ no Dalmas sɛ ɔnkɔgya Nicholas ɛwɔ ne room hɔ. Na according to Dalmas ɔmo duru hɔ no Nicholas ankasa na ebie door no obie door no ɛna ɔno room but no Dalmas deɛ ogyina gate na no but he was looking at Nicholas Koskei. Nicholas ɛhwɛ dɛm hɔ wɔn ho bibia ɛna ɔkɔɔ bathroom hɔ na ɔkɔɔ bathroom hɔ no wɔnwuram ɔtwe ne ti hwɛ inside ɛna ɔsan n'akyi ɔbaa ya na ɔsɔ ne ti na ɔsɛ ne yere collapse ɛwɔ bathroom hɔ nti Dalmas ɛmpɛ doctor ma no. So Dalmas trying to confirm sampa ne yere collapse wɔ bathroom hɔ no he also entered na owura mu no according to him he met the wife unclad in the bathtub and he did not even touch the woman. He just ran out ɛna ɔkɔbɔɔ hotel manager na amaneɛ na hotel manager no ɛfrɛ head of security ɛwɔ hotel hɔ ɛna ɔka kyerɛ no sɛ ɔmfa polisifoɔ mmra because obi awu ɛda hotel hɔ. He came with some policemen. Policefoɔ no baeɛ no they first checked the compound if said there has been a security breach. Na ɔmo checkii baabi and they realized sɛ biribia no wɔnom ɛkyerɛ sɛ obi foforɔ aba abɛwura hotel hɔ. So they went for the body a na ɔmo prepare body no for postmortem just to know exactly what has happened to Rhoda. Now according to police ni baako ɔse whilst they were doing all that Nicholas was just going up and down in the room. At a point he was even on his phone and some of them were surprised say obi a ne yere wu. He wasn't showing any signs say as an era hɔ anaasɛ bibisa but they felt say obi a wɔ kwan a ɔfa so grieving. So maybe that is his own way of grieving. It ɔmo ma body no so kɔyɛ. Now according to them they realized that there was a cat ɛwɔ Nicholas ani ho but obi ani hɔ no ma obisa ne bibia. Enti after so ɔmo de body no kɔyɛ no on that day ɛna Nicholas a posted picture no on Instagram but while more Rhoda busuani bi amaneɛ until the next day which was 9th around 2:00 a.m. and ɔfrɛ Rhoda cousin baako ka kyerɛ ne sɛ ɔnka nkyerɛ Rhoda maame mo sɛ Rhoda wu ɛwɔ hotel a ɔne ne baeɛ. Obisa ne sɛ deɛ na yɛ no Nicholas ankyerɛm but the cousin did not know how to go to Rhoda's parents and then tell them say without giving any details. So he also called another cousin, my friend Dr. Mesheni, and Dr. Mesheni called Nicholas trying to find out what exactly happened at Amomodeshe Rhoda. But Nicholas enyanu yebi amfa ama. So also koye ekobo na busuafo amane and that very day they came to the hotel. No mo bedru hono per what according to them they saw in the hotel room no emomo be suspicious kakra and they also noticed Nicholas eni echietwa. But then they also didn't ask any questions. So they made arrangement for postmortem just to know what exactly killed Rhoda. Now, whilst they were making arrangement for postmortem no, omo be fa eye Nicholas say onkonkocho na no asem. Na Nicholas koye no, asem okan ni say opie say okwa akoto aduane. Eni say oba ya obeto say ne yere awuda bathtub. Na wono okọ no, na ne yere edware enti onim adekropoti e ba ya e ma ne yere ekowuda bathtub ni. But he is thinking say ebia ne yere e drown ye and onim how ne yere efamu ye. But there was something funny about what Nicholas was saying because according to police no ebra omo ba hotel room hono bathroom ho ankasa na bibia ni hono ma kire se obi dware ho. What they saw was that there was wine there na ewo cup mu esi tab ne nchen and there was nothing that showed say ebimpo obi adware anase obi ba bedware. So it was funny. And also Nicholas ekache Dalmas ene nkofo a na ewo hotel o say okọ jogging ene oba ya ofre ne yira ne nsanka na okọ spare key di ko bieye. So blending the two, they realized that no, not seven, insist so. But almost on a statement, a giant now, almost your arrangement say on 11th July 2017 and on by postmortem. But something shocking happened. A day before say postmortem never basono. Nicholas, Fred, Dr. Mesheni, a catcher and say, O person in Ishia, no anyone come up. Now, Dr. Mesheni, yes, if that is the case, there are Omo Mushia, who wrote a cousin by my friend Richard, lawyer, Omo Musheni fee. And Nicholas, a Koshia, Dr. Mesheni. But before some beko inside no and o catch Dr. Mesheni say or the assembly see no asem or the say ni say ne cousin Rhoda no ye drugs enuboni or ye bi pa and then eno na oni Rhoda de bia na omko ho a we no obeto se Rhoda eye bi a confront Rhoda dan ntokwa na through that no ne bufu ye ma onu mia Rhoda kon eno jai ne wodam wo ono no pie ne mo fi abonten bae no obeto se needle na ehye Rhoda skin nim a ensa esi ne nchen e chese eye drugs ni bi na waye ena chese e bia aye overdose a enam so e ma Rhoda ewu. But Dr. Michelle Nibisane said, then why didn't they find all these things at the scene? Ebra omo bae eno say no mpese omo anim begu ase. So he cleaned up before even informing the hotel securities because he was protecting the image of Rhoda's family. Na Dr. Michelle ti asem no ka che eye Nicholas nsem na o ka che ne de tie bia obehia lawyer into offer Richmond a oye lawyer say omra meti asem a eye omo akonta no eka and okani na de che Richmond. But another question was abisa Dr. Michelle ni say onim doctor na obeye postmortem analysis no on Rhoda na Dr. Michelle said dabi, but then they still need to do it for them to be sure of the autopsy report no. Rhoda family efa pathologist back home, Nicholas for pathologist back and a state and so far pathologist back. Now after the autopsy on Rhoda what came out and said Rhoda died from mechanical strangulation. I say ye miane kon and ye kuno. But they did toxicology on Rhoda just to confirm whether indeed asemna ni kunu kase or ye drugs omubehu drugs won the system one. After the toxicology they found out say there was no single drop of drug in Rhoda's system, not even to talk of alcohol, until they realized that Abrantiano was actually lying. And through that, on 18th July 2017, yakochi Nicholas Koskei. Now after so much Nicholas Koskei just 2 weeks after that, enomo money bail at 300,000 Kenyan shillings. After that bail Nicholas lived his life like a normal person for 2 years as and he went back to Najuma Noye. But activists, any pressure groups, any the family of Rhoda kept on pushing, said the Tiebiano, Omopeso Muhuno Crepotea, a war Omobano, a winning. And through that, and in May 2019, and finally, a federal court as answer for assembly. Now, almost started so Mudi assembly that they realized, in Semana Nicholas Ekekenano in Sisiso. At a point, he even denied ever having any conversation with Dr. Michelle. And na Efeino, Ninsema or Kano, any hotel for no, and Sema no Mukenano, na Nina Ebebra. Nano Namswa after the court calling 17 witnesses from the police, the hotel staff, and family members, it confirmed they say Nicholas Koskei. He actually planned, say, on that very day, because the police realized, after so much Nicholas phone, who said during that time, Nicholas online search now it was about head injuries, neck injuries, how to inject drugs in human body, and nyoma na no searching nanu ye nyoma na ope just to carefully execute the plan. And they also realized that ensana or this scene ebrom koto se wawuda batabnum. The hotel staff confirm say sansano enye ho na Nicholas tono. Inti Nicholas eden sani fifie and the buy, which means everything that happened to Rhoda on that particular day was premeditated and he knew exactly what he wanted to do. But the big question that people were asking was that a DNA bemobi they say Nicholas because according to the people that knows them, almost to them there, it never occurred to them say Nicholas and then or even issues. But two answers were given to this question. One, almost because Rhoda at a point threatened to divorce Nicholas because of the infidelity. But Nicholas didn't want that to happen. Two, people that are closer to Nicholas and so say Nicholas saw the wife to be a burden financially. And maybe that was his own way of eliminating that burden on few said about but Rhoda sister and then Adam for now on chatty on WhatsApp and so say Nicholas and the wife had serious problem, but the only thing is that they knew how to keep their problems private. So that is the reason why Obian to say Nicholas and then a problem. And on March 4th, 2025, and a judge, a friend Richard Mongo, found Nicholas Koskei guilty. Assisia Nicholas, trying to say you didn't sentence Ankasa Ebemano. As sad as it is, these things are happening even in Ghana. There are prominent men and women that are abusing their wives and husbands, but their other partners are shielding them and protecting them, making it look as if to the world you're the perfect woman and man that you can never be with. Sister, you see, that thing that you are doing, the only answer to it is that man or that woman will one day kill you and make it look as if you were the problem and not him or her. You see, the funny thing is that a lot of couples are you think they're the best couples in the world. But when you get closer to them, you realize that in that house, there's nothing like couples. They're just two enemies trying to contain each other. But the only problem is that because say ebia baako position in church and any position in wadwuma and now a team bi owo abontinti, one is trying to protect that name and shield who he really is or who she really is from the public. But the risky aspect of it is one day that man or that woman will kill you. You will let the whole world believe you were the devil. Because to the world, he or she is the perfect being and probably you are not. Don't compromise on anything that threatens your life. Because you see, for the past 8 years, Efein and Nicholas, they're found in guilty. But for the past 8 years, Rhoda is dead. Rhoda is dead. If Nicholas is sentenced to life in prison, he still have life and he will live. But Rhoda, she's gone. So sister, never take it as a joke. Choose yourself and choose life until it is too late. Share your thoughts with me in the comment section and follow the page for more Media Citizen. God bless you.